There's Sha Tin on Sunday with two feature races, the Griffin Trophy and the Group 3 Bohemia Sprint Trophy as well, down the straight 1,000-metre dash. Very warm welcome to Racing to Win. We've got it all covered here. I'm Andy Lejeune, joined in the studio by our former analyst Paul Lally and race caller Tom Wood as well. Tom, we actually start with the Griffin Trophy, so off for the fly. Yeah, we do. It's a maiden race. No horses in that race have won a contest. Simply the Best was actually nominated for the race, but he's not lining up. So just a field of, I think, 8 going around for the Griffin Trophy. And then the Bohemia Sprint Trophy, the last 2 winners of the race in it. Jolly Banner, who actually won the race this year, and Premier the year before. And we've got 4 races on the all-weather. There is some rain forecast tomorrow too. All right, we haven't had any for a while. As far as the jackpots are concerned, Paul, we've got a nice one in the TT.
We have a 4.2 million going into the TT jackpots, expecting it to get up to 8 million for a single winning $10 unit. So a really good one there. Nice and juicy, just like your turkey on Christmas Day. And also 700,000 going into the 6-win bonus. Up to 3 million for that one.
Nothing worse than a dry turkey.
No.
Well, and everyone had a good Christmas?
Great, fantastic, yeah. Always, it's hard not to have a good one.
Likewise as well. Excellent. All right, all good then. We'll keep moving. We have 10 races to get through, the 2 trophy races, and 4 races, as Tom said, on the dirt. Dragon Warrior won't be going round in race number 2. Alexi Bedell will now ride Me Blanco. Alexi coming off a fantastic Wednesday night. He's one of 2 jockeys to ride 3 winners, so one being Grant Van Nicker. 31 this is the meeting number. We get to it Sha Tin on the 29th. 6 on the turf, 4 on the other B-plus course we're on for the turf as well. We kick things off then with the Griffin Trophy with 8 of them going round, headed by Noble Consort, who makes his debut for Danny Shum. Alex Lai, blinkers and tongue tie on for his first start. Rich and Lucky run up behind Sky Darcy last time out. Lucky Quality was 3rd behind After Me. That was at Happy Valley. That was his first start. Willful gets the blinkers on. Victory for All last on his debut behind Duke White. Invaluable blinkers are tried here. Also coming out of the Sky Darcy race, as is King of Dragon, who finished 1 place ahead of him in 5th. And Kelmimi Wins, who was also in the Sky Darcy race, but a long way back. He ran 11th. Victory for All and Kelmimi Wins are the horses that have been up at John Farton. Don't think there'll be too much pace in this race, but a horse like Rich and Lucky, who went forward last time out, I think he'll probably show that intention here again with Zach Purton riding for Peter Ho. We saw them team up on Thursday night. Noble Consort, he's shown just moderate pace in his recent barrier trials. Noble Consort, the most recent trial was the best of them. Then you've got a horse like King Dragon. He could sit closer, but he has been missing the kick in both of his runs to date, has King Dragon.
First we're going to have a look at his Noble Consort. He's a first starter, and he's working here with a horse we've probably heard of before in Seasons Bloom, who's a Group 1 winner. So interesting that he's running him down the back straight with him, of all horses. And he's the one in front, Noble Consort, although you can see Seasons Bloom gain nicely enough. But I thought that was very interesting. Rich and Lucky is the next one we're going to have a look at here. Now, he's at least he's run second, this horse. Zach Purton aboard, and he goes nicely in his track work. And the other one we're going to have a look at is Lucky Quality. Now, he's working with a horse called Southern Legend. We know a little bit about him as well. So some of these Griffins maybe just getting a bit of mentoring from some of their more established stablemates. Interesting. All right, well, let's start off with horses we've seen on the track. Not too many times. Rich and Lucky, King Dragon, Invaluable, and Kelmimi Wins. What do we make of this? Who can improve out of this? The gear change is for Invaluable. He's got the blinkers on for the first time. And he's interesting because 1400 looks a step up towards him. This was 1400 as well. And look, he's a horse by Ocean Park, so the further the better for him. And the blinkers should make it a nice and focused in this particular race. I thought King Dragon had every chance here, and Rich and Lucky was probably the best of the lot, running a nice second. He was just mugged late on that occasion as well, Rich and Lucky, by Sky Darcy, who I think is quite a nice horse. Yeah. I'm interested in Invaluable as well. Again, 1,400 metres, and he has had a trial coming into this. OK, let's have a look at Lucky Quality. Now, this is at Happy Valley. Helter-skelter here, 1,200 metres, up to the 14 at the bigger track. Only been a short head, though, into 3rd. They charged from all directions here. He came from a long way back in this race. He went round at a big price, 41-1 on debut. He was pushed in the middle of the race as well, and then they were sort of queuing up here. He burst onto the scene through the middle late and potentially looked like the winner about here when he came on through, but it was a really good run from him. I'm happy to go with him again. Yeah, I've got him in as well. Just coming to Sha Tin's probably good in the step up and trip on his breeding. OK, that's Lucky Quality. Let's have another look at Noble Consort. We saw him there, the track work. This is his last trial. Of the 3, this is clearly the best. Alex Lai, all right. Yeah, blinker's gone on, and it's really focused him. The tongue tie goes on his debut as well. He's one of the ISGs. He had 3 trials. Quite a nice, big, strong horse, 11.72. and he did everything right here and won the trial.
They paid $4.8 million out of the ISG sale for him. He had the benefit of the outside rail there in that trial. He was a tad slow out, and then he got a bit of a squeeze at the start as well. So he might have had the odd excuse there at the start to not show a little bit more gate speed there.
OK, that is Noble Consort. It's currently 9 and 1.6. Rich and Lucky, our odds-on favourite for the Griffin Trophy, Paul. Yeah,
well, what we've seen so far, I've got him on top to beat Lucky Quality. Not much between the two of them, but they're the two that have shown form on race day. Noble Consort, we'll give him a chance on debut. Interesting, as we mentioned, that he has worked with Seasons Bloom and he has won that trial, an invaluable 1,400 metres. I think in time, 1,800 is going to be his go, but 2, 3, 1 and 6 for me.
I think they're the Quinella, those two were 2 and 3, 3 and 2, whichever way you like. But I've gone with Lucky Quality here. Did like his debut run, really burst onto the scene late and was only down to a short margin in the end. Rich and Lucky goes, and I think Invaluable's interesting. And King Dragon, providing he gets away OK on terms, he might be able to sit a little bit closer forward and run on at the end. So 3, 2, 6 and 7.
All right, I got same tiers as Paul, but the same 4 numbers as you, Paul. But I think the 3 and the 2 definitely the Quinella there. But I thought, Lucky Quality to the bigger track might have the edge or the edge here in the Griffin Trophy. That's race number 1.